One biography of Millet is called El Loco, the Madman, and it says that Millet believes it was a telepathic conversation with his late dog Conan, who's dead and he cloned the other dogs off of, that relayed God's message for him to become president of Argentina, and that he still communicates with the dead dog Conan through a mystic, which, by the way, Millet was asked twice about in two separate media interviews, refused to deny that he does this. You've been defending this man's policies tonight, a man you used to work for. He does sound a lot like, to the rest of us, a madman.
I've seen the dogs twice. I didn't count them because they're really big, and I'm not really a doggy person. So, but I've seen them.
But his state of mind, this is not a well man.
Let me put it the other way around.
Okay.
Let's say he's, as you're saying, let's say everything that everybody's saying is true, and there are much uglier things that are being said about him. Let's say all that is true. Would that change the policies? Would that change what he's trying to envision? Why would people that had voted for him and his idea and still support him, and may or may not, in October, vote even more for this idea?
You don't think mental fitness matters when it comes to a leader of a country?
It is extremely relevant, and I would beg you to mention a leader, one of the big leaders in the world right now, who would not have some sort of, let's say, narcissism.
No, you're right about that, but I could turn it around and say, can you name a world leader who consults his dogs on policy issues?
Maybe they have a cat.
I mean, let's be serious. Carlos Rodriguez was an advisor to the Millet campaign.
Carlos Rodriguez was my boss for 25 years.
Okay, then, so let's talk about Carlos Rodriguez.
We're very good friends.
A serious figure, friend of yours. This is what he says. After Millet took office, he quit the Council of Economic Advisors. He said the mental imbalance of Millet became much more evident. Insults, bizarre facial gestures, arbitrary firings, unnecessary fights, an army of trolls, dogs in heaven. Does this sound like a mentally stable leader to you? Because Carlos Rodriguez said, I can't work with this guy.
Let's say that everything is true. If it were true.
Why do hypotheticals? I'm asking your actual view. You worked with him. People here want to hear your
I work
view.
With both of them.
Okay.
With Millet and Carlos
Who's
Rodriguez.
right, Carlos Rodriguez or Javier Millet?
I have to say that Carlos is always right.
Okay, so he has got a mental imbalance that's in evidence.
No, I cannot say that.
Why? Why can't you say that? Are you afraid of Millet?
Of course not.
So why can't you say it?
Why would I be afraid of anybody? I'm not in government anymore.
But you're avoiding very simple questions. I'm telling you that he consulted with dogs. Millet hasn't denied this. You're not denying it. You're just saying, well, other free leaders are narcissists.
You're not asking the relevant questions.
I mean,
do
you believe that Javier Millet should have tweeted a link to a cryptocurrency?
No, he should not have linked done that.
Great. Why do you think he did it?
I think someone told him about that. He thought it was a good idea.
Somebody made money out of this. $250 million vanished.
Exactly. So there's two possibilities. He's either not very smart or he was some sort of corrupt. You choose. I don't know.
I think I can speak for the audience when I say, wow, that is the first time tonight Diana Mondino says Millet is either corrupt or stupid.
No.
That's what you said.